Welcome back to the van, and we are antiquing across America from Maine to California. We are still in Pennsylvania. It's great antique in here. Our first stop is Black Swan Antiquities in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. I found the world's biggest orb. And then up next, I found these really cute cloisonne chicken trinket box. It was adorable. It was only $8. I bought it. This case had some amazing uranium and Vaseline glass. Look at that flower frog. I have one like that. I should probably break it out sometime. This is one of my favorite booths. It's just massive. I have found so much goodness in here, from kitsch to glass. You can spend all day just in this particular booth. Look at that tie-dye long-tail Fenton bird. Such good Fenton in this case. The prices were right at full retail. There's a donkey. So I just had to admire them. Beautiful bracelet in there. And there's salt and peppy. And of course we have the Shawnee cat salt and pepper shakers there. And look at that. Look at the girl umbrella. She's got her umbrella. And the mulberry Fenton is just as equally exciting. And there's a Jack in the Pulpit Fenton piece down there. Beautiful, beautiful case of fun stuff. Lots of dogs. Paperweights galore. Now, great selection, but not what I'm looking for. I want some wow paperweights. Okay, I'm always on the hunt for Christmas. There is some Christmas, not as old as I would like it to be, but look at these cute little Kitschmas figurines. They're adorable, and the Christ piggy bank is always good. I've had that one before. This is like a 3-piece ceramic Christmas tree. It was gorgeous. Gorgeous. If I had room in my van, I would have bought it, but alas, I don't. Though I am thinking about getting a Christmas tree for the van. Stay tuned. Some great die cuts. What are those called? Those waffle crepe paper ones. Oh, those were fun. I love Halloween. There's some bunnies in there. All the holidays. Some figurines. Real kitschy cute. Angels up there. More kitschy cute angels. Just real fun to look at them all. Look at the monks. There was some more corn. I just got corn salt and pepper shakers the other day. It was fun to see some more. Didn't want to miss anything in this case because I've gotten things out of here before. More uranium Vaseline glass. They had some swan glass vases in there. Some Fenton, some Victorian glass, some daisy and button, some Fenton Burmese there, cake stand. Look at that Jack in the Pulpit back there. It's gorgeous. That Victorian basket. So good. All right. This case had a ton of paperweights in it, but again, I'm looking for something a little bit more exciting. So I didn't get any of these ones, but that iridescent one was really pretty. I had to check that one out. I just feel like I have a lot of paperweights right now for the paperweight sale coming up on Knickknacks. So I'm being picky. That's all. I'm just being picky. Look at these little goobers. They're handmade, modern little pie birds. The artist is amazing. Look at all that work. He or she did a fantastic job. I was just really impressed with their work in this booth. Like, I think these are all just from the same artist. They're amazing. Okay, we're going to look at this neodymium dolphin. Like, look at the color shift from blue to purple. The lighting was just perfect to show you guys because the display case was fluorescent light. So here it is, purple. And then we're going back to the display case and it's blue. There's the color shift. I always love doing that. It's super fun. I love Alexandrite. All right, over here is some paperweights. And I did get into this case and I picked out one paperweight. And it is a Glass Eye Studio. I don't know if you can see it from here, but they had other cute things like Fenton and fairy lamps. That purple one, the pineapple pattern, was only $45. I guess maybe I probably should have got it, but I don't know why I didn't. I should have. This said apothecary on it, and it was a cool, colorful, reminded me of Mexican folk art pottery, and I don't know, it caught my attention. Look at this ashtray. It's a little guy smoker ashtray. And some more little pottery down here. Of course, I had to come over here to this booth where I found more glass paperweights. Now that one is a tree. I've never seen that one before. It still is probably Chinese, but I love that it was bubbles coming down to look like a weeping willow. There was some jadeite Fire King mugs in there. And down here there was some Christmas ornaments that I had to check out, bottle brush trees. And let me tell you, I am so on the hunt for Christmas right now. It is getting hard to find though. Like all the prices are right at full retail and it's getting harder to find for resale. These were really cool pottery candlestick holders. And I think they were like $38 for the pair, I want to say. And then back here there was some small little swung glass bud vases from Fenton. And not too bad on the prices there. That blue one was pretty cool too with the stripes in it. This is a booth that I've come to and I really like because I find stuff in this booth every time I come here. All right, let's keep going down towards the end. All right. Ooh, ooh. Now that was a nice Viking three-toe, but it was like $210, I want to say. And the genie bottle was good, but it was missing its stopper. But I love the amethyst purple. I did find a couple things in here. I will show you soon. Here is a Holt Howard chicken salt and pepper shaker. I've had those probably like 15, 20 times already, so I didn't want another pair. I've already had those, and I don't know, they don't excite me as much. This was a really cool oil lamp, and it had 2 openings, but I thought it would make a good vase. Another cool iridescent paperweight. I like the blue and the green combo. And then over here, I found this threaded paperweight, but it was like hollow inside, and I'm not sure who made that. Totally modern, but I loved this teardrop with the hole in the center. I thought that was pretty neat. It was green and gold, and it was like translucent. You can see through it. It wasn't like solid color. So fun to look at. And then over here they had some Mickey Mouse, Natrashka dolls. And down over here, they had huge planters, and this cat was amazing too. Look at him. It was like a little cat cookie dish. They had a lot of blue opalescent glass and more Natrashka dolls. These little pixies were so cute. I think this one was $12, and it had some wear, so I left it, but it was adorable. I don't know who the maker is. Those pixie ones get me every time. Some are Gilner, some are Treasure Craft. I know George said you could tell by the indentations on the ear, so I'm going to have to check that out. All right, over here, look at that big old pixie elf on the top shelf there. He was cute. And then they had some glassware, some purses, and more little figurines. That little raccoon was just adorable. I've never seen this one before. And it was Lefton, older Lefton. It kind of surprised me. Cute, super cute. And then down here I found more glass. There was a paperweight that I had to check out, and it was only $5. And I actually meant to come back for this one, but my hands were full. So I put it down, and then I never came back to it. There's the pups. They're with me today. And then over here, there was this beautiful, not the Shawnee kitties, go up, but that perfume bottle was super cool. I had to check that out. It wasn't marked or signed or anything, but I love the purpley pink color to it. I like that, and the thicker stopper was kind of interesting too. There it is. This Murano bird was so good. It had the gold oro long tail. It was only $35, and I was going to come back for this one too, and I didn't. I forgot. And they were closing. I only had like 45 minutes to shop, and this place is ginormous. So if you are at Black Swan, feel free to go grab it. It's a good one. I have regrets, but that's okay. Can't have everything. Over here, there was some depression glass, and there was a couple of pottery vases that I wanted to check out. They're a little bit big for my style. I tend to like the wheat pots a little bit more. But I still wanted to see if they were marked, and that first one wasn't, and the second one, I don't believe it was marked, but I think they identified it on the tag, and I like the color of them, I like the glaze on them, but they were just a little too big for me. Over here we had more pottery, some more figurines, another little paperweight that's blue and white swirl. That was really pretty. think that was marked at $35 though. And then down here, this vase really caught my attention. I love the shape of it. It was like ever so slightly a Jack in the Pulpit, but that bottom shape, I've never seen that before, and it was like gold and green. Derpy little dog there. Not sure who makes him. And then I found this. This is a beautiful Italian snow owl, and it was only $15. And I was looking for the mark. It was signed. I bought it. Okay, up here I found a carved cameo Fenton vase, and I thought it might be a Kelsey Murphy, but it was not signed by anybody. It was a limited edition, and I did Google it, and the price, it was like 120 something, I think, and the price was dead on for all the listings I could find online, so I did pass on it just because it was full price. I like this other Fenton French opalescent with the blue crest, and then of course some salt glazed pottery always catches my eye. Another cool little paperweight, looks like a ship, I think. And then down here there was a little bit more pottery. I'm just taking a quick look around this booth because I have found stuff here before. The little Ellie Smith Moon and Star, some Fenton, more figurines. I think this is like the Antique Mall of figurines. I'd never seen so many. And then look at this. We're back at the booth with the longtail bird, and there was a beautiful Fenton blue opalescent picture. It was like 20 something dollars. Great deal. I didn't want to deal with it. It was like, it's got a handle, it's big. So I left it there. You can go get it. Feel free to go get it. Another cool vase. Not sure who makes that one though. And then down over here, she had some nice planters. That little egg paperweight also caught my eye. And then up here, there was a little bit more glass, but I don't know. It was just an overwhelming amount of stuff in this booth. And I only had 45 minutes when I could have spent like an hour and 45 minutes just in this booth. So, all right, look at this little squeaker. He is so cute. It's a little skunk, but he was like super hard. Age has gotten to him. Oh wait, he was a bank. Just kidding. He was a bank, not a squeaker. But he was a hard plastic. So more ceramic Christmas trees back there. So happy to see that everybody is breaking out their holiday decor, so that way we can start shopping for it. We had some wine glasses. These cute little pandas were glass, and there was a little one and a big one, and they were like $10 each, which is not that bad. I just didn't think there was enough wiggle room to make it worth my while, but definitely some wiggle room. And then this cute little bunny, look at his eyes. He was adorable. I think it was just a hobbyist piece, but he was super cute. And then a beautiful MCM booth right at the top of the ramp, and it is this purple apothecary jar that caught my eye. It's purple glass. I loved it. It was like $100 or something. And of course they had some genie bottles. They had blow molds, tons of lamps in this particular booth, some yellowware, and here's the blow molds. Just a great selection of Halloween decor in that booth. Okay, now we are at Bedford Street Antiques in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and this is definitely one of my favorite antique malls in the area. Right off the bat, I found this double kitty little brooch. It was $15, so I thought that was full retail. But I don't think I've ever seen one like that, so that was pretty cool to see. And then down over here, so much good Christmas. This case had a little bit of everything I love. Vintage Christmas, knee huggers, and fantastic jewelry. I did end up getting a couple of brooches out of here, but the knee huggers were not enough wiggle room, but they're super fun to see. And then over here in this case, that's a Robert Coleman oil lamp to the right, that blue one. I did buy it. It was only $45. And that paperweight is a Murano, like thousands and thousands of tiny little Millefiori flowers. And those 3 flower pins on the bottom there, I got 2 of them. And then down over here, there was some fantastic Bakelite to look through. Those celluloid bangles were just as beautiful. I love the colors on them. I found this, and it confused me because it said it was a pottery perfume bottle. And I'm like, that's a weed pot that I think somebody put a cork in. But anyway, I bought it. I loved it. It was only like $9 and it was made in France. Here is a Bill Campbell drip glaze mug. That's always fun. Fosteria heirloom, blue opalescent square dish. Don't see the square very often. And in here, this case had some beautiful vintage Christmas. Look at those two Santa ornaments in the mercury glass. And some more down here. Real fun to see that. More Christmas. This booth was stocked to the brim with blow molds. But I found Santa on the phone in a boot-shaped planter, vase, whatever you want to call it. I bought it. It was only $8 and it was Santa on the phone. So, of course, I had to get it. Super cute. And then more paperweights over here. There was a bird one. They had some swirl ones there. And I don't think any of those were signed or marked, so I did pass on them. Oh, there was a acrylic one back there. That was like lucite. They had some Fenton bud vases as well. And then down here, I found these beautiful Tanala mushroom salt and pepper shakers. They were like $14, I believe. So I did buy those, and they are signed Cat, which I believe is one of Ken Edwards' names that he uses to sign his Tanala pottery. So you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. More beautiful Christmas here. And I actually got to talk to Sue. We're going to see her booth in a minute. She works here, and she's just a delight to talk to. But look at all this Christmas. It is gorgeous. So pretty. Look at these little knee huggers. Look at him. He's adorable. I think he was like $24. This cat was amazing, but this little one was a Japan cat, and after the sale it would have been about $20. So super cute, but just not enough wiggle room, unfortunately. All right, in here were some amazing paperweights. There was a Coria, there was Orient Flume, that snake one in the back there, and that fantastic Murano one. Really good to see. And then up here there was a squash blossom Native American turquoise necklace, and look at all those bracelets. Not my thing, but I love to see it. This vase I thought was going to be vintage, but it looks more modern after I picked it up based on the Ponto mark there. And then this was a frog with a pair of lips on it, which I thought were super cute. That finger face is from Portugal. And then down here, this is a cute little Kokeshi doll, and she was only $10. I don't know, I kind of have a little bit of regrets. I keep saying Kokeshis aren't my thing, but I keep finding them, and I think they're adorable, so I might start picking them up. And then this is the second floor, and I just wanted to show you like how jam-packed it is when you walk up the stairs. And of course, right off the bat, we found some cute little Kitschmas. This little pixie elf was, I believe, like $19, I want to say. And cute little Santa mugs, right around the same price. So fun to find. I don't know if that's a Holt Howard one. I do love finding the Holt Howard ones. And these were cute little Santa nameplate holders. So you'd put them on settings like at a dinner party. Also more vintage Christmas down here. That little spray of mercury glass beads is fun. And these were Steiff. I thought these little goobers were adorable. I don't know what they are, hedgehogs maybe? But they had some other Steiff in this case too that was just as good. And some opalescent tiebacks, curtain tiebacks. So Christmas birds. And then this booth was extremely well done. Even though it was packed, it really caught my eye, and I love the aesthetic of it. They had hanging chairs, crates for displays, and they had it all in little sections, which was super cool. I found this little textured blue weed pot, and it was $21 and no sale in this booth, so I left it behind, even though I did like it. It might have actually had a top, like a ginger jar, judging by the lip, but I'm not sure. And then down here, there was a another vase with some birds on it. And this pottery, it was a little bundt cake maker. It was cute. All right, over here, we found some more vintage Christmas. Look at it all. Oh, jadeite galore. I love seeing all the Christmas mixed in with things I love. Up here, there was a little bit of glass and more Christmas. So fun to see. Look at all those mercury glass bulbs. Those circus tent ones were amazing. Really good condition too. I couldn't see the price on them. There was some pine cone mem, and that Santa was pretty good. Now this booth was also just as fun. They took all these little Christmas ornaments and stuck them in baggies, and then these baggies were like kind of hidden in plain sight throughout their booth. So it's not like they had to do anything to change their whole booth around just to incorporate some Christmas. They just stuck it where they found some space, and I thought that was really cool. And it was almost like a treasure hunt. And I'm like, look at that little shiny gold boot. It was $6. Not bad. The prices are pretty good. And then over here, I found the jewelry section. This booth has lots of different bangles, all reasonably priced. That one was $6 with all the polka dots on it. I've seen that before, upwards of $20, so I thought that was a really good deal. They have necklaces and more of the bangles on the other side. That red translucent one was pretty nice. I like the yellow one. And again, right around $6, so not bad pricing at all. Here I am checking it out. I have a lot of bangles right now though, so I don't know. I haven't been selling the ones I had, so I guess I gotta sell those first. All right, down here we had some beautiful dishware, some Noritake, some Germany. That was a Germany plate. I love the gold painted trim on the double handles there. And then up here there was a oval bowl, and it was a Noritake. I loved that color. I loved the shape. It looked very deco to me. And I love how like it comes to a point, but there are also like little handles on the edges. See how there's like just a little hole? I thought that was pretty neat. And I love the flowers on there. And then over here was another little dish. And the prices were really hard to read on the tags because it looks like they've been sitting there for a minute. So I'm not sure how much they were. And now you're in for a real treat because this is the booth that belongs to Jocelyn, Crazy Lamp Lady. And of course her mom, Crazy Lamp Mama, helps out with all the merchandising. And let me tell you, look at that Murano bowl. It's amazing. That Latticino in there is just so good, and it was huge. Like I was saying, Crazy Lamp Mama does a fantastic job just decorating this booth and making sure it all comes together so nicely. Look at those nesting Pyrex bowls. There was everything you can imagine. There's barware, there's glass, there's pottery, there's ceramics, there's metals, lamps, of course. There's got to be some lamps. And the cases that they're all in are also just as beautiful. Look at this little pottery. I'm like, wait a minute, everything in here is 20% off. That changes everything. This little weed pot was amazing. It was like square in shape, and it was like $12 to begin with. So of course it was 20% off of that. So I did buy that one. And there was a couple more over here that I had to check out. This one was a little weird. It had like openings on the side as well. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So I didn't get that one. But I had to check out this huge, and they said it was a Japanese piece. It was extremely light. I did not expect it to be. I was like, whoa, that's really light. Nothing on the bottom. Definitely more of a ceramic than a heavy pottery. This one also caught my attention, and I like the shape of it and the white drip glaze. There was a little Boyd's clown with some heavy iridescence. That was only $12. I thought that was a fair price for that. And there was some apothecary jars, more paperweights. Now some of these were signed, but they were asking $60 for each of them. So I don't mind paying up for paperweights, but I don't know about that particular artist. And I didn't have time, nor the cell service, to look anything up. The Blanco Double Water pitcher is so good. Look at the color on that. And it was $45, which I thought was a really fair price for a Blanco piece. And this booth had some other amazing stuff in it. Halloween, they had lamps, milk glass, and then these cat. Look up here. This cat is amazing. And that lamp, that chartreuse green, is also just as good. Real fun to find. And then more cats. Yes, we were in this booth earlier, but then I realized it was on sale, so I had to go back and check it out. There was butterfly paperweight there, and then over here there was some fun plates. I believe that blue one might be a Blanco crackle glass. Don't quote me on that. And I had to go nice and slow to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Inside this case there was some real good stuff. Look at that. On top is a Fenton Amberina unicorn, and it was $79, so even though it was on sale, it was still above what I could do anything with. So fun to find. And then this Murano paperweight would have been $24 after the sale, and it was just, I don't know, not exciting enough. But there was a Murano bowl basket in there too with Millefiori. And then over here there was a HQT paperweight. I've had those in the past, in the large square ones. Over here was a rubber face Santa Claus with white boots. He was $20. Most of the Santas that I found in that size were right around $20 throughout the antique mall, and great price for a collector. Over here there was some more pottery, and I had to check out this little pinched creamer. It was signed, and I thought it was pretty, but I don't know, it's just a creamer. And then this black cat caught my attention, and it was like a hard plastic little candy container. Super cute. Perfect for Halloween displays. And then down over here there was a little bit of vintage Christmas, that little Rossborough snowman there, Raggedy Ann. Mickey Mouse Club. Look at all the Mickey Mouses. Mickey Mice? Mickey Mouses? And then there was more ornaments down here in little baggies. Over here we found more Bakelite, very well displayed. And the prices were right at full retail though. Look at this Empoli little mini cat. They come in different sizes. They also have the dog. And unfortunately it had a little chippy on his ear, but it was so good. It was like only like $26 or something like that. And this is Sue's booth, so she has fantastic taste in glass. And then I found this. Look at this. It is one of those like long neck salt and pepper shakers, and it was a black cat, and it was only $12, so of course I had to pick that up. Now I don't know if I'm going to sell it as a single or try to find the match to it. I thought it was a cougar, like a weird shaped cougar at first, or panther. But no, it's a salt and pepper shaker of a black cat, so pretty cool. Over here there was some more beautiful art glass. I think that's a Caithness. That would have had a sticker on it. I've had ones like that before with that same wispiness. So over here there was the cute little bunny. Look how cute he was. But then I got distracted and I saw all the pottery, and I saw this little green ceramic pottery. It was light. You saw me shaking it there. And this amazing Tonala Mexican folk art vase with a toucan on it. And then I had to show you up close, not that, but this little handmade pottery jar with the lid has a cat on it, and it's just so good. I paid up a little. It was $26, but totally worth it. I might actually keep it for myself. I haven't decided yet, but I am absolutely in love with it. It is so good. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.